Hi, I'm Buffalope, and I want to complete every single achievement in DBD, but we have a problem. I'm a survivor main, and in order to make this work, I'm going to be recruiting the help of way more experienced players than me, from content creators to P100 one-tricks, to see if they can help me on my journey to all adepts. Welcome to Learning from the Best. Today's character is the Plague. Her three teachable perks are Corrupt Intervention, Dark Devotion, and Infectious Fright. Corrupt Intervention will block the three farthest generators from you for 120 seconds, but it goes away as soon as you put a survivor in the dying state. Dark Devotion will transfer your terror radius to the obsession as soon as they lose a health state for 30 seconds. And it's going to make you undetectable for the same duration. And Infectious Fright activates whenever you put any survivor in the dying state. Every other survivor within your terror radius is going to scream and reveal their location for 6 seconds. And I'm going to rank Plague's teachables all the way in A+. All three of her perks are really good.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Oh my god. What's up, Magi? How you doing?
Good, I'm doing good. I was spectating the little warm-up, the warm-up round. I'm really nervous for this.
It's okay. Listen. Take a deep breath.
Oh man, I literally like bought a soda and I had that in my fridge for like this event, and it froze right away from the match I watched. There's 3 things.
Wait. You're getting ahead of yourself. Who are you? Introduce yourself.
I'm Magi N7. I've been a Plague main for 4 years. I'm like top 7 on the leaderboards. I don't know, but I make a ton of content around Plague. She is literally my wife, IRL. I will fight anyone to the death about this, but yeah, I absolutely adore this killer. And yeah.
I got one of your videos recommended about infectious frights. I saw that video and I saw you doing some fuck-ass like look up to the sky corrupt purges. I have never seen that before. You were like angling it in a way where it would like match the shape of the loop. It's fucking insane.
Oh yeah, you want to hear the funny part about that? Plague's purges are based on her own momentum.
Can you teach me how to do that today? Do you think it's possible?
You know what? Hopefully. There's a lot of things I wanna teach today because this killer is really cool. So I've got to pose a quick little question for you.
Okay.
Do you want to be a slimy evil gamer with malicious intent, or do you want to do this like a regular Plague match?
Honestly, again, I always say this, but I'm just a vessel for your knowledge here. Like whatever you want me to do, I will do.
Okay, so we're not gonna run the eerie seal. Okay, okay, we're just gonna put that away. That is like an entirely separate character. Stop leveling up the blood web. What I would have you run is I would have you run the yellow add-on, the hematite seal. Yeah, that one. Basically that increases the duration of infections on gens. And basically what Plague is able to do on gens is Plague has access to an Orwellian level of surveillance through Vile Purge. She can tell wherever you are on the map and whatever you're doing through how you got infected and how fast you got infected. And with Corrupt Intervention, that's really easy to showcase. For the love of the game, we're gonna run the Ashen Apple. Now, this one is pretty cracked. So, we all know how, like, Plague's fountain spawns are a little bit... They're a thing in the video game. And especially if you get something like the Swamp, you can, like, basically be playing Death Stranding for, like, half the round trying to get Corrupt. And if you add in another fountain spawn, it really does lessen the effectiveness of... you know, the game deciding you're gonna have a really bad time.
So okay, so what this does is it adds another pool, and that pool helps with the positioning of the pools in general because there's more of them, is what you're saying.
Yes, and it also increases her maximum corrupt time. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Something else you gotta remember as well is the less contaminations you have. How the hell did you get bad at him? Did you get, like,
it's fine.
bone?
It's fine. No, it's fine. It's a sequence.
Oh, you got the funnied. You got funnied. Oh no. Okay.
I think I missed.
One thing I will say with your contaminations is the less contaminations you have, the faster and more accurately you can get like information back. So
don't be open to regen.
No. With Corrupt, like since it's 4 gens, and with the hematite, you basically just know when someone's in your Corrupt Intervention. You know what I mean? And it also gives you the leeway to actually leave and go chase people, which is extraordinarily fun. But if they don't touch the generators, that's so okay. Since, you know, they haven't touched anything within like 70 seconds. Also, another thing I want to say is with your pukes, I see a lot of plagues doing this. And I'm gonna slam my desk if I see it anymore. Stop spraying. Like, here's the thing. Plague's projectiles are they're a series of projectiles interlinked with a texture, right? But the texture doesn't actually hit people. So if you're spraying, there's a greater chance that you just hit people with the texture, and you just don't hit them, despite like actually like glazing their trajectory. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
So if you're aiming, like, think of it like a paintbrush. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to coat their trajectory, so like they run on the like directly onto it. You know what I mean?
Okay, this guy's very greedy, and it doesn't make sense because now she just dies.
Honestly, it might just be she's expecting plague chicken, which, you know, thanks to Corrupt Purge, a lot of plagues are deathly afraid of hopping onto, you know, deathly afraid of the pellets. They just, like,
I see. Yeah, no, that's fair. I guess I have the advantage of not being a plague player, so the pellets don't scare me as much.
Pain, by the way. I would check House of Pain.
Okay. That makes sense because I puked on the shin and I haven't seen the other guy yet.
Yeah. Something I want to mention. Ooh. Actual chills. Okay. Something I want to mention as well is Plague has 3 infection rates, right?
Okay.
She has... It's 28 seconds till max infection if you're just working on a regular generator, right? That's like if you start at 1%, by the way. It's 28 seconds till you reach full. It's 50 if you're not working on something contaminated. And walking, standing still, hiding in lockers, they don't progress the infection. And we can tell if they're doing that. Like, you notice how the HUD right now on the Laura is bright green? Well, it actually dims if they're not progressing the infection, which is so neat. Yeah.
I had no
also,
idea
Dark
about
Devotion.
that. Oh, it procs because she got infected by the... That's so cool.
Oh, yeah.
And this guy's just procced lights and just out of here. I mean, I have no terror radius. Oh,
there we go. There we go.
Okay, so you said stop spraying.
Yeah. Another thing you gotta watch out for with Corrupt is there is 3 seconds of invulnerability between getting hit first and then being able to be hit again, right? That's something you gotta... Oh, hell yeah. Go after that last guy. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Slam that guy into the concrete. You know? Oh, hell yeah. You're learning.
Where was she? Oh, yeah. I know. I'm supposed to follow up on the infectious frights because of your video.
Yeah.
So you said that infectious fright is the best perk on Plague.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll say this for everyone new in chat. Basically, survivors, I mean, obviously, they can't really heal against Plague unless they cleanse right away, as I say that. But they can't heal against Plague. So a major time sink for a lot of killers is when they have to heal. It's why, like, Sloppy Butcher is, like, the GOAT on a lot of characters. But Plague literally does not have that time sink. So you gotta kind of imagine that every single time someone gets rescued, you have, like, 2 people on 2 separate gens. Like, she's an accelerant on the game. Which is kind of neat. Another thing, I probably would have infected, but you know what? A little bit
My idea was to be able to proxy this. That's why I was saying.
I would have like Metal Gear CQC'd that Kate. A lot of restraint, especially on the Adept. I respect that. Like, she would have eaten the concrete, brother.
I mean, I'm trying to play fair in the first few games, and then if I get frustrated...
Right.
I'll, like,
Okay, that was fucking clean. Oh my god.
You get, this guy's DS, right? Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, shows the obsession. I should have known.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of fortunate that we didn't do this a couple months ago, because you would have lost Corrupt if you did that. Another thing I will try and recommend you do is I see you aim up like up over the survivors a lot.
Is that
and
bad?
basically, well, a lot of survivors can just crouch under it. Like Plague's projectiles are one of the smallest in the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't crouch into Huntress because it's like kind of assumed that you're just gonna get hit. You know what I mean? Especially if you're on latency. But like Plague, her projectiles are really small. So if you're at a certain distance away from Plague, you can just like crouch and it goes right over her head. So if you're aiming towards like their midriff, then that tends to hit them like even if they crouch. So that's why I usually recommend that.
I guess the reason me and a lot of other people that play Plague aim up is because it rains down on them, so it gives the impression that it's gonna do more. But I guess
Yeah.
that's just a bad habit.
It's funny to hear a funny thing about that.
Mm-hmm.
It used to, because due to a bug that's happened months ago, Plague's purges no longer pierce the survivors.
Okay.
Like, so as it would go through, it had multiple chances of being like if it invalidated, right? It would be validated by the server, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
So you had like multiple chances for it to actually validate, which was really cool.
She should die.
Yeah,
One.
yeah, you should be able to slam her unless she's got like Lithe or something.
I mean, the pallet here is gone, so... Oh, no, it's not. She never dropped it.
Nah. Psychological warfare, you know what I mean? Like, it was never there in the first place. You just slam her, you know what I mean? Like,
They actually
just put
blessed
her
it
on
at
the
the
ground.
gens. Fair enough.
I mean, it is bad head main building, so like...
Yeah. And I never kicked the pallet, so I was just bloodlusting it like a beast. Alright, do you think I can make a comeback here? My fountains are really far away.
Okay, so you know how you mentioned like you want to be a nice little cookie? Well, okay, here's what we gotta do.
Okay.
Okay, you gotta disregard your morals because of Worm. Okay, you gotta like actually start like actually murdering people here.
I did just tunnel that guy out. It was at 1 gen, but I mean I did just go for her 3 times back to back.
You know, like you're on a seafood diet, right? You seafood and you kill it, like. Like,
fair enough.
Yeah, just murder is funny.
They hate when survivors just immediately beeline to the main building every time.
Yeah, honestly I would have like, I wanted to say like since I play on like NA West, you know, like the silly maxing server, I was like, oh, it might be a little bit of issues here. Ooh,
I thought so.
Actual chills.
Okay.
Actual chills.
Okay. Nobody's gonna believe me, but I was trying to manipulate my terror radius there, is what I was doing. I wanted to make her think that I was going around, but then I went back and then I actually went around. But I don't think she did any of that. I don't think she fell for that. I think she just kept running. But fair enough.
You know what? No, you know, it worked. You can say that's a calculated risk.
I don't think anything that I did mattered there. Like, she would always do what she did. But if she, in the off chance that she was a great player, maybe that would have helped. I don't know.
Oh, another thing I do want to mention is survivors can tell where you're coming from with Corrupt by the new fountain appearing once it, like, comes. So if, like, you just happen to be undetectable, like, you can, like, rat out where you're coming from. You know what I mean? So... it is something to be very much aware of, but you know what? Like, my room's kind of chilly right now. You know, like I hate to say it. You probably have this thing in the back.
I hope so. I don't know how much progress they have on the solo gen there.
You know what? I was too busy yapping. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
no, I
do
love how like that palette has stayed up. That palette is like immortal. Oh, I would slug here, by the way.
She's not injured, unfortunately. Yeah.
Who says that she isn't going to be injured? You know what I mean? That guy's down. That guy's injured now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Simple as. Simple as. You just slam him, dude.
This character feels so good, man. It feels so good.
Yeah. Dude, I love the Plague. Like there's a couple of frustrations here and there, but honestly, I am so proud. Holy.
Of me?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, thanks, coach. Okay.
Yeah,
that makes me happy.
Plague is like exceptionally hard to pick up. Like, I don't know what it is about it. There's just so many different like mechanics to like grasp your head around.
Because yeah, after I get the adept, usually I ask the coach for like their favorite build or something that you want to showcase. Like let's say there's like a very specific build that works only on plague that you want to showcase. I don't know. Anything like that. That was the time.
You know, there's 2 perks you should like honestly we probably could have kept and we probably are gonna keep. Corrupt intervention and infectious fright. We're gonna keep those 2. Mainly
it's
just
so
because,
funny how these
like,
perks are like made for plague, right? And they're on plague.
Yeah, we're gonna go a little bit funky. Run Blood Echo and Fearmonger.
Okay? And what's your weapon should I break?
I would say Ashen Apple and the Devotees. You know, we're just gonna be pure silly maxing. Cold Tower, it's whatever.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I've been hearing. That's, you know, the words on the street. My people keep telling me this. One thing I would do right now, since you have Corrupt active, did you?
I think I missed it. I think I missed it.
Okay. One thing you can check. Yeah, I'm watching the stream. You see how it says Contagious 25 on the top there? That's a really good tell. I would probably back away from this chase, by the way. You're running into corrupted territory.
Okay. Yeah,
it says Contagious 25 on the top, but here's a neat little thing. You don't need to see the Contagious 25 in order to make sure it's actually being contaminated. Because if it's already contaminated and you've seen like a hit marker on it, there's no invalidation on contaminations. So you know that it's already been contaminated. And if you hit a contaminated object, it will just reset its timer. So ultimately you have a whole lot more information gathering you can gather.
Should I have puked instead of hitting her?
Yeah, I probably would have vomited. Let's be real.
I swear I heard her this way. Oh.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, that was nasty.
Dude. Oh my god. That was actually fucking. That was clean. That was clean.
So this guy's not even looking at me in the chase. I see bubbles, but where are they? Are they above me?
Above, yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Basically, another thing I want to say is that even if you get a direct here, like I would commit to this chase. Because let's be real. Oh, here's something. Oh, this is what I wanted to mention. You know how I said that her purges are based on momentum? That is like both a gift and a curse. So basically, what will end up happening is, say you're trying to, like, you know how like huntresses like wind up a hatchet and then round the corner and fire at the same time to get it like super precise. Plague can't do that. Because if you notice, if you're charging up to fire in a straight line, it will fly off to the right.
Yeah, so it's hard to control, right?
Yeah.
Is there a tech to like to fix that?
Yeah. Basically, if you are trying to pre-fire, you'll like aim in the opposite direction of where you want to fire, stand still right at the corner, and then move as you're firing, and then stop, and that will get all the purges on target.
Wait, so I move to the direction I want, then stand still?
Yeah, let's try here. Like,
misunderstand that.
That's okay. Dude, I saw the blood on the pallet. You are a braver man than me. I hate to say it. I would have like, you know, I would have like backed up, uninstalled the video game, got
a because you think he was camping. I didn't hear him there is the reason I walked through it.
Oh, I saw the blood. That's what I saw. I was like, oh no.
I heard him on the other side, so I figured it was safe to walk through. But maybe I should be more scared. Like the way you're talking about pellets, like the end of your life, is starting to like psych me out. Like maybe I should be scared of these pellets.
It's Plague Chicken. The more you play Plague, the more it hits you. Okay, so neat little thing about this shack is you can hit through the holes in the windows. So say if she goes to the pallet, you know what I mean? Like she goes to the right, you can like
shit on her is what I can do.
Oh, dude. Dark Souls point down on that person. Oh my god. He's like, he's in witness protection. You're getting the suit in a second. But another thing this build is really, really good for is I would infect that person, by the way.
Oh, I can on the hook, right?
Yeah. Here's the fun thing about that though, is it's capped on hooks and downs, your infection progress. You could see there, it said infection 2. Basically what that means is for every projectile that registers with plague, you get 2 blood points. So say if you hit like infection 8, it means 4 actually registered. So when you infected Ada on the hook, or if you infected someone while they're downed, you only really infected them to 1%. And that's what you're capped at.
So I have to drop this. But I do want to stop them from getting this unhooked for free. This guy is sprint burst. The other guy's already out of here. Why is she fast? Is she fast? Is that haste?
It might just be the plague psychology, because it's like, you know, like...
I'm so slow.
You know what? You got like a pretty decent face cam fountain up there, you know what I'm saying? Like, on the hill, you know? Like...
Oh, you think
a
it's a
little Bubba treatment, you know what I'm saying? I call it, like, you could do that, or you could like silly max, because considering everyone's exhausted, and you know, you just like, you know, like go after people. You know what I mean?
Proxy camp a little bit.
I mean, you could. That is a way of forcing more corrupt.
Yeah, these guys are super gen efficient. Oh my god.
I mean, that's kind of like what happens when you see like 2 Mac bones. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like, yeah, I just want to do the gens.
The puke doesn't go very far, right? Yeah, and that makes sense.
No, it goes 13 meters. But you know what's a neat little thing about that? If you have haste perks, it goes farther. And Vile doesn't lose stacks with play with your food. So
this is so interesting.
So you can, like, if you got Vile, like Vile Purge Up and 3 stacks of play with your food and like machine learning and whatever, you actually have like extra range. It's funny. It's funny.
I see.
You're just like snipe people with vomit.
So her puke works like with her movements. So if you speed yourself up, it's gonna be better.
More uncontrollable, but it goes further, yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Like, the slower you move, like, say, I guess I'll show you in a custom game in a little bit.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm so ready for the custom game.
Okay, so it's really hard to describe in voice, but it's like you can kind of trick the game into slowing down by like moving in a particular way. And the slower you move, like, here's why I think like console gamers, like if they got like the Wii remote, you know what I mean? Like Wii remote gamers, the Wii remote chads are actually like the elite level plagues. Like they've got like the perfect thing. Like they've got like the wrist movements, but they've also got like the Joy-Con, so they gotta like move as slow as they want. You know what I mean? Holy.
These guys are so efficient with everything they do. It's like I never get to like punish them for anything.
So what I would do is, if they are getting super efficient like they are doing, is you gotta go and be a little efficient yourself. And for a lot of killers, that'd be like, oh dude, I gotta tunnel at 5 gens. Nah, son, you gotta slug at 5 gens. Oh,
there are no gens.
Yeah.
I think I double hooked everyone.
That. You know, my sources are telling me that I was a little bit late on that suggestion, but that's all right.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I guess I wasn't on the same mindset as they were. It was a worth match.
I've just got to like change your entire brain chemistry into like.
Oh, this guy had adrenaline. Oh my god! I didn't even notice. That he had it.
Charge Vile here, by the way. That's what. Oh. One thing that's something else I wanted to say. If you have the bags at the exit gate. Oh my god! Fucking chill. Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, props to them. They played super well as a Swift. I just wasn't trying to win as much as they were. They wanted it way more.
No. It's just that it's just bags at the exit gate. I mean, like, you have everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know.
All right, so can we do that custom game now? I'm actually looking forward to it.
Oh hell yeah! All right. Now I don't have Discord Nitro. That is.
It's okay. It's okay.
That is.
It's oh my god, it's horrible, but it's okay. Just like okay, you get on with your explanation.
Okay. So basically, if we wanted to like curve it down here, like we can't exactly like aim up. You see how it like falls down there?
Yeah.
What you can basically do is you like do like that, and the curve drops like that. You know what I mean? Like it's so much steeper. But it's like that, and then
Okay, so does the puke follow you? Is that what happens?
basically every purge you fire has your own momentum, if that makes any sense. So like if I'm there, you know what I mean? Like you can see how one hit the window. I fired, like it all landed here, hit the window, and then fell back. So you're like right here, right? And I'm over here, right? I could crouch, and I've also got the pallet, right? Like you see where I am? I'm gonna stay here, right? And you're gonna try and curve me, and I'm gonna crouch the entire time. You don't have to back up. You sometimes need to just do it around the curve of the loop, if that makes any sense.
I don't think I have enough room to the right to hit this.
Sometimes you have to
block her.
Back up. Like, do what you did before, and like, yeah, you hit me.
I did it.
Go! Yeah.
All right, so the movement is very soft.
Yeah,
you have to do it very softly.
Yeah, very silly little lady. But yeah, you're getting it. You're getting it. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. Holy gamer build. What? Oh, treatment theater.
Yeah, that was and I have Penty no hex. I have the broken perk on Plague. Then I have leverage anti-heal on Plague, and then a perk that activates when they heal on Plague.
Okay, so here's the funny thing about Deathbound on Plague. It works for slugs. Because
it works for slugs?
Healing slugs counts as a healing action, yes.
I see.
So, and also, Deathbound is extra blood points. So, you know, it's kind of, it's definitely pretty good. I would say solid A tier, you know, put that on the tier list, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, definite, like, mainstay in my builds, you know, extra blood points. Because, wait, you know how, like, also, by the way, this is a very unfortunate map for drop shots. Because the ceilings are so low.
So they just hit the ceiling.
Yeah. We kind of just like, okay, if you want to really learn your drop shots, this is going to sound scuffed. But you know what map is like absurdly good for it? And like, as soon as you learn drop shots, is suddenly like chill maxing. Like you're actually happy to go there. Eerie of Crows.
Really? Makes it a good map.
They're like, not good. Right, like you're still probably gonna lose, but you're having a fun time if you got corrupt active. You know what I mean? It's just like,
because I mean, I guess I can see it. Like the rocks are super big, and then you can just drop shot over all of them.
Yeah, like every tile in that map, there's like 80 different angles to hit people on, and like learning that and like using that is addicting. And then you have. You know, Leary's Memorial, where there is like, you know, just play like Trapper 5-head, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no, this is so boring. It's like there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, there was.
Indoor maps are so bad. It feels like for every killer. The only killers that benefit from this are like the stealth killers, but who the fuck is playing that? Like who queues up as Ghostface? Not me. Hello.
Who queues up as Ghostface? There's been a question scientists and philosophers have been asking for decades. Who the fuck will?
I was like, yeah, no, I'm about to let me just play a Ghostface game. Yeah, good joke. I just strayed. I'm so sorry. It's instinct.
I feel like Legion is the one killer that doesn't mind this. I almost swallowed my tongue there. Jesus.
Okay, good job.
You simultaneously have no fear around pallets, but like all fear at the same time. It's like,
oh, that was really scary. That was a jump scare. That was a totally jump scare. Is this basement?
I'm just gonna walk around the pallet, the humble Vittorio hiding around the corner. Holy fuck. Scared.
Oh god, it's so funny how like, because to me you're the representation of Plague players in real life, right? And you being so scared of pallets. Now every time I look at Plague, I imagine them shivering in panic every time they see a pallet as well.
Dude, they're like, whoa, whoa, they're funny. It's like, I don't know, it's like, you know, like how in Marvel Rivals, like you know, like, what's his face, like Bucky's ult. It's like, yo, calm down there, buddy. It's like, calm down, bud. But it's like with Vile, like, honestly, like you really don't need to be like full sending at someone. They just like full
this
on.
This guy's playing
like,
the window. Ah, she's not gonna vote.
Here's something I had brought to my attention that I feel like is kind of prudent, but Plague might have a shorter swing than every other killer. I know that seems so strange, but like
because of the lamp.
I don't know. Like, I guess she travels less distance while lunging. Like, I really don't know. That might be copium though, considering like, you know, any bit of distance against Plague and you're suddenly like.
Oh no, I was asking about the lamp because like she probably doesn't have a shorter lunge, but it feels like it, and I think it's because of the lamp is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just like Freddy also doesn't have a longer lunge, but it feels like it because of something. Oh, this wasn't injured.
What you did there, you should have just vomited on her.
Oh yeah, no, I thought she was injured.
Yeah, no. One thing you can really do, like you can do to check if someone's really quickly injured, is infected survivors. They have like a smoke effect on their back. So yeah, you can just like slam them. But a lot of survivors, they bait you out by doing that. I had a survivor the other day start walking, and I had the prayer tablet, which disables your ability to use Vile. So what I did in that situation is I vomited on the two things they could interact with, so it would progress their infection faster. And the typical rule with Plague is, if you want to face a Plague, you should want to do it faster than slow, because the infection rate is the same regardless of how fast or slow you do an interaction. So if you're doing something like 30% faster, you get infected less.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
What the fuck is
exit-gates. Yeah, the exit-gates have an invisible wall on them. Holy, the bags as well.
I don't think she teabagged me on purpose.
Oh,
she was.
Yeah, I just always assume because I'm a miserable gamer, you know, like as Plague mains usually are. Like,
these games are so bad. It's like I'm not playing the game. I don't want to blame the map, but it's the map.
Here's the thing, though. It's Plague, like I mentioned earlier. It's like with other killers, like say you're playing like Wesker or Blight or whoever, you have the luxury of survivors healing. But if a survivor wants to heal against Plague, all they really have to do is get themselves infected and run to the other side of the map where there is no shot you're going there. You know what I mean? So you're like, like they'll just run there and they get a heal for free. Like, yeah, in the grand scheme of things, that's time loss. But in overall survivor efficiency and like getting it away from Plague, that is super efficient. And like, as a whole, I think like, it's just like, please just give me corrupt, man. Like, that'd be good. That'd be very good. That'd be very good.
Bro.
You can shoot through the gurneys as well if you're having a little bit of trouble.
The gurneys?
But so this is, yeah, the beds. But here's the thing, with holy, oh my god, holy fuck.
He reacts to everything that I do. Yeah.
But here's the unfortunate part about Plague is taking it tight. Like, you know what I mentioned earlier, how like the projectiles like fly off the left or right when you're taking a corner while firing. Yeah, basically if you hug things tight and you're going to like a different room, that is like a huge counter to Plague. You know what I mean? Like just looping tight. So, you know, like, you know, Leary's Memorial, you know, like they turn in every hallway and it's like,
no, it makes sense. It makes sense.
I would be watching the hook here, by the way.
I mean, can they actually escape me though? Can't I just 2-tap them if they save?
Not because of the 3-second rule. You gotta be very conscious about that.
Oh yeah, no, I guess for that I have the muscle memory because it's the same on other killers. So I don't think that's a problem.
I mean, okay, here's the thing with Plague though, is like I've had it happen to me as well. Like if like you charge it up because you get access to Corrupt like so quickly, you charge it up again, fire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm so sorry.
That is, and then now I ran out of red puke. I don't have it anymore. Okay, she doesn't make it though. It's fine.
Although if they try and take a hit here, I would fully charge Vile because survivors don't gain a speed boost when they get fully infected.
Makes sense.
So, oh, they didn't make a break for it? Questions? Remember this Meg like shift teching?
This Meg is gonna end up dying because she's not gonna have time.
Dude, she's trying to get clips for a montage, bro, and you need clips of the montage. You know what I'm saying? Like just. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, huge bop. Let's go. Oh yeah. Whoa!
What? What the fuck was that?
Toxic.
I wasn't getting the prompt to pick her up.
Oh,
that was a bug.
Okay. Whoa. I thought I had to hang up the call.
Woof.